coming to our little celebration. I think just now you guys have heard what we're going to do for the next couple of months. And also what are the things that we're going to do currently to solve the problems that we had, also having. So just now I don't think you guys got a chance to ask any questions. So it's going to it will be an AMA style. Just to be rowdy and raise up your hands, and I'll try to answer as much as I can within, I don't know, maybe half an hour, 1 hour. Okay, so let's start. Any questions? Hi. Introduce yourself first.
Hi, myself is Bhagan. I'm from India.
Welcome.
First of all, thank you very much to you because of this project you had launched, and I and our community is very much benefited from that. But some improvements are there we need to do. One is whatever your technical work. A lot of team are calling and say that I didn't receive today's CTO. What to do? So that issue is very important.
Yes. Okay. So to address, just now I've been through 2 rounds with the Chinese, right? So at least I know what to do and what to say first, because most of the questions are nearly the same. Okay, we're going to address 6 issues, but before we address these 6 issues, right, we're going to add in some sort of a CS platform in the app itself for your members, for your downlines to actually report directly to us. Okay, so that will, number one, cut down all the requests that you get. You can focus on actually building the team. So all these little 6 problems that you're having, they can just report directly to us. Okay, now what are the few problems that we're always having? Number one is the payout is always slow, maybe by 3 or 4 days, some by 5 days sometimes. Okay, so in the app itself, there's a section whereby it's called payout, missing payout. When you click on missing payout, all they need to do is just to put in their ID. Okay, or just take something. What happens is you'll be sent to a script directly at the other side of the world, and you'll execute. Brilliant. And normally you will just be instant, and you'll get the payout. So that's one. Okay, if they do not give any ID, just have to wait for it to run the course by itself. Okay, that's what will happen. One of the other big issues that we are always having is we have members putting in their Ethereum, BTC, or Litecoin, whatever, into the wallet, but it doesn't show up. Okay, but even though they have like 30 confirmations or 40 confirmations, right? Same thing. In there will be a wallet section whereby it's missing assets. They click on it, put in the ID, we'll send it to a script for you to check, and then you'll come back out again. Hopefully you should have everything all in order. Okay, so that's the second one. And the third problem that we always face and always, actually we are trying to solve this as fast as we can, is the withdrawals. Withdrawal last time used to be very, very fast. Not because because the withdrawals goes back to the Gen 1, 2, and 3 blockchains. So I have to run it back to the blockchain. What happened is there are a lot of Chinese members who are actually being phished, okay, and they actually get their private keys, monies, everything away.
My gosh.
And what we are doing now is we are looping through all the withdrawal processes into a list. And this list gets processed to do what? Number one, we'll detect where is the recipient address. If there is a lot of assets going to one address, we'll actually blacklist this, so it doesn't escalate from there. So that's one thing why is it so slow now. We noticed that this also has another good thing. We are able to actually, number one, reduce resources on our side to actually process all of this on the blockchain. We're able to calculate exactly the price of the gas price that we need to pay for each of this. But the most troublesome thing is when you click on it, you see it awaiting and pending, but you don't know what is the status after that. But we have a queue number what we're going to do is we're going to add a queue number into that particular list, so you know that you are at which part of the queue.
Oh, okay.
That will give you at least, now I'm number 5060. Okay, that will take some time now. All right, so these are the things that we are trying to actually add in visually to actually solve it. There are also some problems with the wallet whereby the addresses are changed. So some members put into the old address and then they can't see it in their wallet anymore because the address changed. Same thing, there will be a section called wallet and missing. You just send the ID over. But it will be probably with your whole address. Then you'll actually try to push it to you. The reason why we have actually changed the Ethereum address is this. In the beginning of the year, in January, when we built the first CT wallet, we used Infura. Infura is a Ethereum public chain API system, right? But to build that itself, we are able to create an address for you, so I know your address and I can get your private key. So for the pretty good 3 months, we have all of this information. But after 3 months itself, we started building our own GAT servers. And we don't even have any of these private keys or anything. But for this bunch of users in the beginning, they are all like going up already. And we have to protect their interests. Yes. So we move the address to the GAT servers, whereby your phone itself using a private key that is generated on the phone to come up with the Ethereum address, and you put in asset into this address and it gets propagated throughout the whole Ethereum network, and then you see it on our side. So that's how Bitcoin is done, and then the rest is done. So now we have that already in place as well. Those old addresses that is having these problems, same thing in place, you put in the ID, we will take the old address and move it to the new address. That said, is actually we are only bumping you up because it's also running now.
Yes.
Yeah, we are actually spending our own Ethereum to actually give it back to you. Okay, but you have to be in this long queue. We have about 80,000 members to actually process. So it's somewhere in the queue, and yeah, we will show you the queue number as well from there. But once you actually report the number, we will just bump you up. Okay, that's one of the major problems that we are facing. Then the rest is like
performance not update.
Performance not update is because of the payout issue, which we are rectifying. One of the big problems with the payout is because it's separated into many different servers that is all in different parts of the world. We have a problem with the time. Because the phone time and the UTC time and the server time are all different, so we get a problem with the calculation.
Yes.
So sometimes you miss certain dates, miss certain time. If you hit certain servers, so we are fixing that problem now. So once you report the missing payouts, it will actually be calculated, then the performance will come in correctly then. We expect all these problems to be fixed relatively very soon. As I said just now also in the meeting, which maybe Matt did not translate properly, the technical team has been expanded to about more than 10 people now. We added 10 guys additional. We are actually separating these teams into two. So the first team will be handling only the basic stuff like what we are having all the problems now. Deposit, withdrawal, payout, and all of this. So there are like 5 dedicated guys, 6 dedicated guys just on this. The other rest of them are doing the new stuff. Of course, the network and the security, the SecDev and the NOC guys are all doing for all. Then the new eyes, which you saw just now, will all be released, and the debit card system plus the merchant program, all this will be rolled out hopefully by August. Okay, just in time. We want to launch it when the new office is ready, and also when we have our 10,000 people event. So we want it to be a celebration event. We have this, everybody can start to order the tickets and everything all through the system. So the next time when the next event that you come over to Malaysia, hopefully you can order everything through CTOs.
Correct.
Do you have a date for the office opening?
We are actually applying for the so we're actually getting confirmation from the fire department and the architects department and the building management to approve our layout.
Okay.
The first draft of the layout, there's a wall which should not be taken down, but we actually took it down. So we have to come up with another draft. In Malaysia, how it works is once you are off that list itself, you have to come back, you line up again. Yeah. So basically, we have to wait about 10 weeks or so before everything is done. So hopefully by the end of August, the new office experience center will be up. And the event for the 10,000 people will be sometime in hopefully September.
Okay.
I have a question. You talk a lot about August, which is going to be major and huge.
Yep.
You talk about the timeline for a lot of things in August.
Yep.
And you're definitely a great technologist, and you've been around for a while. And we know that when we roll out technology, we're going to encounter bumps. Does your August timeline also include the testing phase and the debugging phase?
Well, you are the best testers.
Exactly.
Okay.
Basically, we have the payment card system is actually outsourced to another company that's doing it. The OTC is also with another team. So these are not part of our teams. They are all outsourced. And it should be relatively fast to integrate into our platform directly.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Ronald, if you say soon, if you say soon in relationship to the technical issue, what can we expect in time?
For the CS system, actually we have been doing it since 2 days ago to actually come up with the categorization. We are trying to put it all into the system hopefully by this week.
Thank you. Okay. So after this week,
they will have to just keep reporting. Yeah.
Thank you. Ronald, I need to ask a question. My name is Malik. I came from London, and I've been a network marketing professional for the last 7 years. And last 4 years, I've worked in cryptocurrency projects. And one project, I built over 135,000 members in more than 70 countries. And the other project, I did like 75,000 members in 5 months. We gave collectively $1 billion worth of revenue to those companies, and both haven't delivered. So we have a huge network globally. So the only question, the main question, we and all my links worldwide, I've been traveling for the last whole year looking for a serious project. I met like 30 founders of different companies, but none of them could satisfy me. So I obviously linked you through LinkedIn as well, and I asked certain questions from you as well. So the main reason for joining was the first time we were working with a technical team. Most of the project, it was always the marketing people or the network marketing people. They were creating a project, they didn't know nothing about the technology, but we have also learned through these phases. So our main concern is how can we assure our people that the money we are putting in Jarvis, which is going to the reserve pool and being used for trading, obviously the value of CTOs can go up, can come down. This is part of the market. We are not worried about that because the more community grows, it can grow. But the main concern we have is the money in secure hand. The money coming into the company, and obviously we are registered from the Financial Authority in Australia as well. And who will secure the reserve pool and who will verify that?
Very, very good question, actually. I've been asked that in various occasions as well. And one of the things that we are doing in Australia is to get the FSL license ready by hopefully this month or so. So once we get the FSL, we can take in investment legally, right? So the second thing that we are going to do is, because in order to get an FSL, you need to have an escrow to actually look after the funds. So we have engaged lawyers to actually look for a crypto fund, maybe like Ledger, to actually be the escrow of it. So that will be also open up. We are doing all of these things. Hopefully within these few months before the end of the year, everything will come out nicely. Because it's also in, we're also doing OTC, by the way. So we are trying to get our CESA license ready. But to get the CESA compliance, we need to be ISO 27001 compliant as well. which our team has never been through any of this before. So getting the guys in to tell us that, oh no, you cannot do your password this way, you have to change your password that way, you have to do all these things, and name it everything differently. So we're taking this time also to actually change all of our bad habits into a more standardized system whereby we can link to all of the traditional financial institutions to actually do this. Our end goal is to become a virtual bank, whereby we are able to help to become an ADI, to take in deposits and to give out investment dividends and things like that. So basically, we want to become something really real for you guys to really use and use for a long time.
Brilliant. And secondly, obviously, most of the
What do you say, the FS?
cloud token are mainly from the networkers. We have already made videos for a lot of companies before as well, and most of them have already done it. My main concern is most of your videos are either on the webinar or presenting in the events. If you can make yourself certain videos professionally and stepwise explain the project, that will really help the community, because if I am doing it or somebody else is doing it, they're trying their best, but at the end of the day, we are from the marketing side. People think we are just promoting, trying to sell them, you know. So we need some more professional videos.
We understand this as well. We are working closely with Matt and his team to actually come up with the guidelines that we can actually put in place. That's why one of the first steps from the CT project is to first change the look of it. The branding of it and the way people look at it. In the last couple of months, the last 5 months that we have been through, or 6 months for me, but probably 3 months for you guys, is that it seems very real. It looks legit. I'm there all the time to talk to you guys. Everything is transparent. You can see this and that. But we don't seem to know how to run the marketing side of it. Everyone can just take anything and just check it out, and you know, even in Facebook itself, I can't use the word cloud token anymore because some of you guys probably they already named it, right? So we're trying to actually change a lot of these things, and not really kick you guys out, but really to work with you guys, to come up with the content which we all can use. Luigi said something very, very nice out of it. Maybe Tony as well. One of the things that really kills a project is the members themselves. So we have to really, really do this thing really the right way. And we know this, we hear from what you say, and we are rectifying it. We're doing it.
So will there be any sort of a plan? Because obviously in Pacific Asia, cloud token is growing very successfully. We are mainly in the European market. We have already organized many events for many companies. I am a trainer, speaker, motivational speaker. I have a lot of leaders like that. So will there be any main events happening in Europe anytime in future? Because that is a very big market.
We have no plans for Europe at the moment. In the States also not yet, but we'll try to if we can. But mostly centered around Asia and the Oceania region.
Europe is a big
maybe,
market.
Maybe can we restrict to just one question? So
That's fine. Thank you so much.
So Ronald, we realized that when we are requesting for like the morning and things like that, so when we key the payment pin, it gives us error, and then we request for a new pin, and it becomes successful, and then we go back and request the same thing.
Okay. This problem itself, we have received several reports, but not a lot of it. But we also found out that because sometimes because when you hit certain servers, right, you just target to different. So sometimes the state of it is not transferred over. That's why you get that problem. So what we are going to rectify this through our partners in Cloudflare to actually make it when you hit one server, you always think that service. So we're actually trying to work that out with Cloudflare. Cloudflare is not really fast in response, actually. So we are trying to get them to come back to us. That's been like a week already.
So will we be still in time with your deadline of not even getting the coding creators?
It will still be in time, don't worry about this. But at the moment, we will use the software part of it to solve it first. So that will be a new update for this. We know about this really. The engineers also know about this. They actually come out with timeline. But the first priority is to get the customer service point out, whereby those that actually face this problem can directly report to us. Because now that level of hand holding from the downline to the sponsor to sponsor, sometimes the information is misunderstood. Yeah, then when we get that particular piece of information, we don't know what to do with it. So now we're trying to solve this problem. The other thing that we try also to solve is on phishing websites. It is also because of what we learned from banks itself. Luckily now we have more professional and specialized people on security. We have a way that we think that we can solve the phishing websites. One of the things is to let you select an image, okay, of your choice, okay, and when you log in, that image will always be there. So phishing websites don't actually know what image you put, right? So if you see something different, then it's something wrong. We are going to implement that to actually stop the phishing websites. We believe that when your project is actually very popular, there are a lot of attacks from anything. First, they impersonate people, me or leaders and things like that. And second, they try to impersonate your application, your app and things like that. Also good thing is because now Apple Store has finally accepted us. So you can download directly and get updates directly.
Yes.
Same with Google Play about a few months ago, so a month ago. Well, that's a good thing for us. So yeah. Wow.
I have one question, because I have the same device, I log into two accounts, right? But the
iOS, right?
Yeah.
Download from App Store, update, solve.
No, I mean like the Lightpoint address that keep on repeats into.
You will solve it.
我下面有个伙伴啊，他的那个户口被别人盗用了，他的那个投入进去的那个以太坊已经被别人拿走了，然后他的 CTO 他发现的时候他正在做转换，然后现在我们那个户口就把它关住了，现在接下去要怎么去操作？他的那个二维码就是那个谷歌验证码已经被别人换掉了，助记词我们还有。
What this gentleman's problem was, one of his downlines went to the phishing website and his Ethereum was stolen. But they figured out early and they actually locked the account. So his question is, how can we help? Let me answer in Chinese first, okay? Or maybe Matt can do the English later. So 我们其实刚才这团队也是有那个问题，我回答了他，我们会帮你。不过问题是那个以太坊我们是拿不回的，因为转走了嘛，对不对？然后我们要做的事情就是，第一，我们要把全部那个地址把它全部换掉。不要换地址是一个很难的事情，可能要一点时间，所以我要想一个很好的方法去处理这个问题。先把你的那个 ID 报上，全部受影响的全部报上，然后我们会尽量尽快的可以回复。
我们现在还不确定是不是我们系统本身的原因，还是真的是什么外界的。
反正都是个问题，要先打。
那我们扫描的时候是通过我们的领导人。
对，系统可以去把这个
在系统里面直接
对。
谢谢。
So if you have any users below you that the account is hacked or stolen, so it's a very painful, long process to actually change all the addresses, wallet addresses. So we're looking for a way for those who got hacked or got phished those accounts. Right now, for the solution is just submit the number first. Of course, later on when the app has the CS, put it there, just in case, put a ticket over there. But yeah, we're figuring out better ways. But just so you know, everything is very complicated because we need to generate all the new addresses while keeping your same account, and then the morning is also a problem as well, actually. So don't make any promises. But yeah, we'll have solutions.
We'll try.
Yeah, for those who got hacked. But right now, need to wait at the moment.
So Ronald, when people say that our wallet is secure, or how do you say our wallet is secure, or?
Well, I don't have the keys, so I can't access it. So only you have yours. And I mean, there might be very powerful supercomputers outside that they can actually calculate the AES to come up with the private key, but it takes some time now. Yeah, that's the nature and the beauty of blockchain. There's also curse like once you lose it, you lose it.
So once we transfer our Bitcoin to Jarvis, we give up control of our
Yes.
Bitcoin.
Just like how you do it for Coinbase, Binance, and the rest. All right.
So yeah, Simon Trans here. I just have a suggestion. I don't know because we have a member got stolen the mnemonic phrases. So basically, that guy able to get into that account. Is that possible to stop that account, like turn off the drivers and stop the withdrawing only when that member send a specific request? Because he already built a team, so not possible for him to change account.
See, this is the same thing, nearly the same problem with this. Because some of the leaders, I think you shoot your own videos. When you shoot your own videos, you tend to show people how you do things. And at the time you showed your mnemonic keys.
Not that case, but somehow they got stolen.
Just think you're fine.
Let's put it this way.
I only see Coinbase on your videos. I only see Coinbase.
So, to make it work, we have to first freeze the account. Once we freeze the account itself, we have to modify we have to change all the wallet addresses. And when we modify all these wallet addresses, it's a pain.
Yeah.
You will definitely lose everything in there when you come to new addresses.
Yeah, you should
There's
try to pause that.
There's only way to keep your tree. That's the only way to keep your tree.
The only way is to make sure that you don't get phished, is to make sure that each letter of the website that you're going on is exactly like not the HODL and everything.
Yeah, we are trying to solve that. Yeah, we're trying to solve that by adding a security photo.
Anyway, now that you go to the App Store
and Play Store,
that should not happen anymore either.
Yeah, I think for the any members not from India and China is okay. Because only from India and China you can download our app from App Store. Yeah.
Why is that so? Any specific reason for it? India and China?
They totally ban cryptocurrency.
Yep. Quick question. So Justin from Florida. So you mentioned those features of being able to put that ticket in, put your 16-digit code, hey, I didn't get a payout, or do you have an idea on when that will be live in the app?
We are working on it.
Working on it
now.
Okay.
Hopefully we can get it up within a week.
Okay. And then the second thing is the support. So is there going to be, I know there's a feature right now back there to do a chat. English support, is that coming soon?
We are going to off that feature because we just can't handle this way.
Right.
So we are actually targeting the problems directly with a solution. Because we found out that most of the problems are always the same. It's I mean, 70% is like I didn't get a payout for 2 days.
Yep.
Yeah. So probably that will cut down 70% of the job.
Okay.
And then the rest is like missing passwords and blah, blah,
So
blah.
keep sending the emails for now to the address. If they have a problem, just shoot the email.
Yeah.
And you guys are tracking and how many people are having that problem.
Yeah, we are having so much of emails that our PS can't actually cope up with it. Imagine one day I can only reply to 200, but we're getting 3,000 a day.
Right. Okay.
And it's repeated emails.
Yeah, same.
So basically, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. So basically what you're telling me is that support, we don't really have support for right now. We have to handle the support ourselves for the present. Because as we all know, 70% of the issues are all self-imposed. And I mean, when I'm head of the Facebook group and 7,000 members in it, and I have at least 1,000 people or 2,000 on my team, but the other are from everybody's teams, and they're all reaching out to me for support because they see Luigi and Justin at the top. And
This will help you.
I know, but it's getting a little bit hard, and and you want to help everybody, but it's getting hard. So basically, what's going to happen now is that everybody has to help their own people a little bit right now, because we cannot really say message the company, because if they message you, they don't get response.
No, now what's going to happen is on the app itself, you report these problems directly.
Okay. I don't think
we're
in here for this.
It's
Will we have
it's
different
a
categories?
directed.
Yes, there's 6 categories.
It's a directed response, So
Yes.
How do we apply for the cards, the debit cards?
Okay, the debit cards, the process will be up by August. From the app itself, you're able to register for it. We have about 10,000 cards ready. So first come, first serve, but C4, C3, C2, C1, and then C0, or C5 first. Probably by then you're C5.
And how do you apply that?
From the app itself, you have to go through the KYC process by a third party.
That's not in there yet, right?
Yeah, you will see it. You will see a banner. Apply now, kind of thing.
Okay.
So unless you are a North Korean or some sanction list, you can't. But rest should be no problem.
August.
August.
when is the new UI coming up?
We are working on it. The draft itself is up, which you saw just now, but there are more changes to it, especially on the trading portion, whereby a lot of Chinese members have reported that, hey, you show me real life trading, I want to see how much you're making a month, and so we believe that this is also a legit question, and we should actually address this as well. So we are trying to work on all of this together with the new UI, hopefully before the end of the year.
제가 연주세요. 전산에 오류가 나는 아이디가 있어요. 그럼 예를 들어서 입금을 했는데 안 들어온다는 지갑 안으로.
他说意思现在已经转完币之后啊，看不见这个以太坊，这样的事情怎么来解决？
我们在
刚才讲了吗？
我们的系统里面呢，会有一个地方是说
Ronald Aai.
I'm the technical guy who's doing this. There are 15 leaders that actually start this project. Okay, so all the leaders that it started from China, so no doubt it's in China, and the 15 leaders that time I think was sometime back in December, and most of them have been in other projects which have closed down and they have burned a lot of their members. And this 15 compassionate leaders wants to help and change the game. So we met together with someone who hates me very much now. And we decided to do something really real, which is not approved by somebody who hates me right now. So yeah, we started with that, the 15 leaders in China.
But we cannot expose the list. The name not going to be exposed.
To protect them in China, but probably not.
What about the director of the company in Australia?
He is one of the new leaders that's coming in. The reason why we have selected him is because number one, it's easier for us to work through him to get the company license, and also for the next step of our stage, which is to get a union banking license.
What about the Pantera Capital, blockchain capital?
Wrong white paper. We don't have a white paper at all. Look at the business proposal,
yes,
which has all the information on the website.
So that is wrong.
I don't know come from where.
Okay.
Just go and look for it. Go ask and search for it.
Hello. Tôi có một cái ứng dụng ở tại Việt Nam có 2.000 đối tác hợp tác ở các cửa hàng và các siêu thị.
I have application in Vietnam to connect with more than 200
2,000 merchants.
Tôi có cả các cái gara ô tô, cái showroom ô tô.
I have a car showroom.
Thì tôi có thể hợp tác để sử dụng cái đồng CTO mà tiêu dùng ở tại đó.
So how can I connect with the company to use CTO for?
Yes, later in mid of August to end of August, the merchant program will be rolled out. We will have this pause to accept CTO or Bitcoin or whatever. Yeah, it's a physical. Because you have to accept with your NFC card. You have to pay for it.
Why is it?
Well, because you have to accept cards. Because not much people will know roaming sometimes.
It will be some special POS devices.
It's from HODL.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't build a pod, so it's from other people.
I have a question here about John asking for.
Recently, we have a few guys, they come the Ethereum and the address keep changing, and also they have listened to.
Yeah, for this problem, as I say, from the app itself, there is a special place for you to report. And once you report the ID of this particular account, our script itself will actually do that transfer. Unified material which the teams and members can actually use. 我们现在在跟 Matthew 的这个团队，我们在弄这个规格，这个PPT， 对，我们在弄这个东西，弄了之后我会放在我们网站，可以下载。So basically, I said just now, like what to you guys, Matthew's team is working very hard on all the specifications and on all the directions inside that SOPs, whatever, yeah, to be listed on the site.
是尽快的时间啊。
是。
要不然现在韩国团队是现在乱套。
明白。
刚才问的那个问题，以太坊这个地址，它不影响电运行的，不影响电运行的，但是有人
不是过，它是一次啦，没有那种次就一次了。然后那个我们会把它再拿回去。
不会损失掉它。
不会损失。
When is the private keys going to be?
It's already done like a couple of months ago. The reason why we're not being actually there are some servers are already enabled for it. That's why some members have actually seen it already. But on the next release, it will always be out. Hopefully within this week or so. But I've been saying that for the last many months.
And also one more question. When you get to level C5, it's a 5% share of the company revenue.
I only answer technical questions for now. Share.
How much was?
那个要是丢的人怎么办？不来 key 就那个丢的那个12个单词。
那个是你忘了，那个你丢了，如果还没有到7月15号，我们还可以帮你回复。不过如果过了7月15号的时候，我们帮不了。
那7月15号能看见是吗？还能恢复
？7月15号之前可以看到，现在还可以看。Ron, a little bit about the compensation. For example, I sign you up and you sign Matthew up, but you don't have $500 and Matthew sign up 100 people. One member see that I cannot earn from
you need to have 2 legs.
It's broken.
You need to have 2 legs.
No. I have 16 directs.
If you have 16 directs, then you should be able to get.
Yeah, but somebody figure out one of the legs.
Because give the account, we will calculate for you.
But that's supposed to be earned, right? Even though you is my direct.
As long as you have because that guy itself who is not qualified.
Not qualified. Yeah. And then it broke because one of the members.
Yeah,
so it's not supposed to be like that.
The tree is really calculated for this type of issues. You
Okay.
can break, but you need to have at least 21 levels to cover everything from the tree.
Okay, so should we submit to the feedback as well, direct to Matthew?
Yeah, we will see your tree and see what's wrong with it if you really don't have it.
Someone in the team. Is there compression?
No, not compression. It broke the leg.
No matter how you lose 1 level, because the guy is no longer there.
No compression and no block. No
Right,
compression,
no
but
compression,
no
no
block.
block. It rolls up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the leaders saying, is there any way that we can have a separate calculation for the level 1 and level 2 volume, so at least they can know how much they're getting paid? Some are complaining they're not getting 100% same as the people who have.
Yesterday, I was being asked the same thing as well. They were saying that how come everything the same but 2% different? Simple. They come in with different
volume.
Not different volume. They come up with different assets. Some come up with Ethereum, some come with Bitcoin, some come with whatever. You have different payouts.
No, if I sponsor somebody with one BTC, whatever token they are getting every day, I'm supposed to get the same, isn't it?
Not really. It depends on
time.
The time that you invest, the time that it goes in, and then
You invest 9 o'clock, you invest 1 o'clock.
So if I'm getting 100 tokens, my sponsor shouldn't be getting 100 tokens same as me every day?
You have to be exact same time, exact same place, and exact same price.
Yeah.
It's, because it's real. So like I'm 11 o'clock, you're 3 o'clock, the pricing is different.
But it's 6 hours difference, actually, 6 hours.
So you mentioned in the new UI there's going to be some new reporting, right? We can see the price of the token. Block Explorer, we're going to be able to see the circulation in that new UI.
Yep.
Awesome.
And what is a complaint, complaint?
I am not supposed to talk about complaints.
He's not the complaint guy.
I'm not a complaint guy, but I will try to get the complaint to be on the website so that everybody can have something standard.
What about the C2 VIP members? Will that be available in August?
VIP members, no, we're actually testing with some, but the thing is, we found out that if you don't have anything like 3 to 5 mil, you won't have any effect for Jarvis. So you won't see much, you can't capture much of the market to actually gain enough profit for yourself. It's going to be a contract basis, so it's not going to be something like your affiliate or whatever. No, it's going to be something separate out, whereby it's a contract between you and the company. And basically, the contract is like 80-20 or something like that. So whatever you pay in advance into the reserve pool, so you're helping the rest of us to actually secure a price.
Ronald, I have two complicated questions from my team.
Right.
And I can't answer them.
Okay.
So I will pass to you.
I will try to.
Okay. Is Jarvis going to be a long-range feature of CTO? Or will it be phased out after CTO reaches a certain level of development?
No, Jarvis itself will have a limit. Because when we don't put a limit to it, there's no point because we can't fully maximize Jarvis now. Our actuary is actually coming up with the number. We are not sure what is it now because everybody know that 1 week ago the highest trading in Binance is 400 mil. We are about 25% of that. Now it's 2.9 billion. Just in these 3 days, we are like 8% or so less. So you can actually put in more, right? So the actuary itself is coming up with a risk analysis and also what is the theoretical maximum that we can safely put into the market to get a sustainable income for all the members. Because members are more, right? So there will be a limit there. Let's say, for example, now only, let's say, 350,000 slots. So what happens? Somebody comes in, you can't participate in Jarvis anymore. But there is another plan 2, plan 3, plan 4, plan 5. There's something else. Jarvis itself is a short-term plan whereby it's supposed to come in anytime, go out anytime. One of the things about Jarvis is we are trying to also control the amount that you put in. Now you can just put in like, let's say 100 Bitcoins, that's 1 point something X mil, right? But we're going to stop that as well. You can only use a certain number of blocks. Each block is 500. So let's say you put in 1,008, you'll be taking 4 blocks. So when you want to withdraw, you withdraw the blocks. Let's say I withdraw 300, I still have 3 more blocks inside there. So you let go 1 block. So it will be a block system. So how many blocks are there? Probably maybe 500 million blocks or something like that.
So now if want people to take out the Jarvis, they can take out partial or?
They can take out block per block.
Block per block.
Yeah. Every block is 500.
All right. The next question is, quite a common concept. From them, I'm wondering about the CPO price increase to the formula they are using with the reserve pool and circulation. I wonder if that can push it up as high as he likes of blood token. Have they done a real case study on price scenarios? It would be really interesting to see how it would work with different calculations.
Okay, basically, as I say, once we actually work with Ledger, right, the reserve pool is escrow to them, which means that once I put in, I cannot take out. So anybody willing to put in a couple of million into the reserve pool to push up our price? No problem. Go ahead, let's do it.
So is all the earnings and things like that audited by the ASICs or?
Yes, if we get the FSL, we need to. So that's why we have to get the lawyers to look for an escrow.
Okay. Yeah. And is it a big deal to be registered with ASIC?
It is for us because what we are looking at in the future, we want to get a unique banking license so that all of you guys are shareholders in the bank.
Ron, you mentioned Expedia. Was that an example in the event in Vietnam or?
Oh, basically it's this, right? We are working with an OTA backend. So this backend itself is the backend for Booking.com, Ctrip, and many others. Basically, we can get a 5 to 40% introduction fee. Okay, but we are giving you as a member only maybe 8 to 10%. So what about that particular difference, right? We actually put it back into the reserve pool. So hopefully that will increase the price.
Makes the reserve pool visual?
The reserve pool will be visual, but we have a big problem now. If I make it really known to everybody, the chances of being attacked might be there. So what we're going to do is we're going to block out the middle part of the address, and we're going to do a snapshot from each of the dashboard every 24 hours as an image to be shown to you guys. Okay, I think time is almost up. Let's say 2 more questions.
I have one last one.
Okay.
Ronald is hungry.
Listen, we all know that you're doing an amazing job, and we have to be patient. We just have another month, like we listened today, a little bit of, I mean, give you guys another month to get everything under control, and we're almost near there. So as everybody who's here right now, we have to work with you and help you guys, and help our downline. Now, for right now, if there's any issues, we send it to you directly. For right now, until you have these little things set up for it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Phase 2, for the Jarvis, where we had a VIP section, that was like part 2 of the plan to extend. Is that something do you have an idea of what's happening, or are you still like?
We are clearer of what we want to do now, which is based on a contract basis. But it won't be a affiliate type. It is not affiliate program type.
Okay.
But it will help the affiliate program because the contract itself will take all the revenue split from the particular contract to be put into the reserve pool.
You have a last question, Bob? You okay?
Mine is a bit sensitive, but nonetheless, I still ask.
If it's technical, then it's okay. If it's not technical, then we'll ask.
Is it technical? It's not technical.
You can ask me afterwards.
Ronald is hungry, come on, let's go eat.